Yeah, definitely. All right, so John's playing.
4 of the games that I lost within those matches were to the Messenger.
And I mean, the Messengers, I feel like there's just like no spot for mono black in any of like the high level events yet. So maybe Baltimore could be the first one.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah. Because at Hawaii, was there any black decks that did well?
So Jasper, I think, got a deck tech. I'm not sure how he finished though.
Okay. All right, so these guys are getting ready for game 2. Kristopher is on the left with Soul Control. John is on the right with Blue-White Spirits. Opted out of playing black. You know, everyone's switching to black now with Lingering Souls, but instead, he's just going with Blue-White. So, Seachrome Coast and a Dark Slick Shore on the table. Kristopher plays a second land, passes the turn. And let's see if John goes for anything on his turn, too. He does not. Just a think twice from Kristopher.
All right, so this is what Kristopher wants to see.
John coming out kind of slow, like no turn 1 Delver.
And like hitting think. Oh, all right, we got a Lingering Souls.
Main phase Lingering Souls. I kind of like it. You know, just get it out there. Start putting some pressure on the Blue-White Spirit player.
Yep.
All right, there's 2 spirits for Kristopher.
Yeah, I think if Chris had seen a Lingering Souls at any point during the last game, it would have been much different.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Lingering Souls is just such a good card, especially when you could go turn 3 Souls, turn 4, flash it back, hold Mana Leak.
Yeah. It looks like Chris has got a Curse, an Alchemy, a Day, a Tragic Slip, and a Plains.
Yeah, his hand is definitely pretty good.
Yeah, his hand. I like his hand a lot right now.
Could you ever see like cutting some of the days and just going more for like target removal?
I definitely wouldn't have played 4 Day of Judgment at this tournament.
Yeah, because there's so few humans and so few mono green.
Yeah. Like the reason we played 4 Day of Judgment was mainly because of humans, which has definitely decreased in popularity.
All right. Any reason why Kristopher doesn't flash back that Lingering Souls there?
I think he wants to
Alchemy for a land.
Oh, he drew he has an Alchemy. Yeah. He probably wants the Alchemy for a land here.
If he wants the Alchemy for a land, do you think maybe he should have Alchemy main phased, and like then, in response to the probe? Instead of doing it at John's end of turn, or no?
It's possible.
All right. I mean, I guess John.
I mean, yeah.
I guess John can't really risk countering the Alchemy because if Kristopher does draw a land, he could just drop a curse.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like John isn't gonna be able to tap out anymore on his own turn.
Yeah.
Just because of that curse, unless he has a revoke in hand. But
all right, there's an Alchemy, and John's gonna let it resolve.
All right, we got
I think he had a Lingering Souls. No, it's Lingering Souls, Ratchet Bomb, Sorin, and Island.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see Sorin still in the deck.
Yeah, Sorin's not that good. What did he take?
He took the Sorin.
He took the Sorin, really?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think you would want to land there? Or do you think his plan is to go like flashback souls, next turn Sorin Emblem?
That's very possible, and that could be very good. It's possible he just runs Sorin out right now. I think maybe he thinks like his hand is threat heavy enough that he can just start tapping out every turn.
Sure. All right, so there's a Sorin from Chris, and it's met with a Dissipate.
Yeah, Chris is going to start putting a lot of pressure on John.
And he just passes the turn, so Kristopher has 5 lands now next turn. That Seachrome Coast came into play tapped.
Yep.
And John passes the turn back.
So did Chris draw the Seachrome last turn?
Yeah, he did.
That was
a fortunate draw. Yeah, because personally I just would have taken the land. All right, so he's going to try a Lingering Souls here.
He's probably just going to go for the other one, too.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to.
I guess he wants to flashback Think Twice.
I mean, if he doesn't want to flashback Think Twice, he should just main phase flashback Think Twice. John pretty much knows his entire hand.
Right, yeah. And you just flash it back, maybe hit a land, and
they just play the land.
Yep.
You know, especially if it's like a land like Evolving Wilds, where it comes into play tapped, essentially.
Right.
All right,
yeah, so I mean, Chris tapping out on his main phase isn't a big deal anymore, just because of like since John knows all the threats in Chris's hand.
Exactly, and Chris is the aggressive player here.
Yeah.
It's not like he's gonna like bluff anything.
Right.
I don't think Oblivion Ring's too good against John. I probably would have boarded it out.
Yeah, not particularly.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of your slow removal spells. It could be
Afraid of Sword?
Afraid of Sword, I think is probably the case.
Yeah. Alright, so he ends up just flashing back Think twice, which he probably should have done main phase.
Yep.
Alright, so I can see a curse coming down right here.
He's got blue up.
I don't know why he, like, it looks like he's like putting the Oblivion Ring to the front. I think I like Curse there better. That's just my opinion. Alright, so John Vapor snags his own guy. Kristopher bashes in for 4. Kristopher should flash back that second Souls, right?
Yeah, I think that's what we want to do here. No?
Alright. Why wouldn't he flash back the Souls?
I'm not sure. He does have a Day of Judgment in hand, so
But I mean, he's in a situation where he doesn't even want to cast that Day of Judgment.
I agree.
So,
and John's at 8 now, so.
Alright, so you drew Liliana.
We would have John on 2 turns if we flashed back Lingering Souls, but as it is, I think we're on 3. Maybe the Liliana changes it though.
Alright, so there's a Liliana. What do you think John's gonna? Is John gonna respond or? No.
It doesn't
okay.
look like it. Yeah.
So Kristopher makes him sack.
We're probably gonna see.
I'm pretty sure John has multiple Snapcasters. That's why I thought maybe he would respond.
Yeah.
So a snag takes out one of the spirits, preventing a damage.
If John does have a Snapcaster here.
The Day Judgment is just like too slow and too goofy, I think. Especially when you have like Lingering Souls.
Yeah. Okay, we have Midnight Haunting.
Yeah. Alright. So John goes to 5, plays Midnight Haunting. I'll definitely try to take out the Liliana.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see one soul attack the Liliana.
And the other one like just hold back.
Yep. No. We're
both at the Liliana? Maybe he's worried about like Doomblade or Snapcaster. I don't even understand.
No, because they have hexproof now, so there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Alright, so I think Kristopher should play his curse now. You think he should attack first, then play curse? That probably makes most sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it'd be nice to know if your curse is going to resolve or not. But and I'm pretty sure Crystal has the other souls in his yard, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah. There's a Snapcaster. Maybe when he pisses off his graveyard, we can see it for sure. No, well, we couldn't tell. Alright, so he plays a Dark Slick Shores. Passes the turn. And
He must either not have it or forgot about it. But
yeah, I mean maybe we're mistaken, but it seems like he has the other souls in his graveyard. Because he hardcast the souls, then he flashed back the souls off a Forbidden Alchemy.
Yeah.
So that means he still has. I don't know. All right, yeah, maybe people are tweeting in. They could check it out. All right, so he draws a Plains for the turn. I think Curse should come out now. Snapcaster.
Does he have a Dissipate in his yard? I think. No.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the Dissipate.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Is he defend? Yeah, I really can't tell.
Yeah.
He must not have a Lingering Souls because I can't see him not casting Lingering Souls.
Yeah.
All right, so Kristopher swings in for 4. I don't know why you would do that. Why would you clear the board? Oh, he does have a Lingering Souls in the graveyard. I don't know. I don't know why he waited that long for the Lingering Souls.
He might have just noticed that it was in there when he picked it up.
And B, why would you clear the board when you have a curse in your hand? Like, wouldn't you want your pressure and then kill all his one toughness guys the next turn?
Does he have another curse in hand?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, not too sure on that one.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the board state is 2 spirits. All right, there's a captain.
You could have been playing around captain. I don't know. Yeah, that's like day judgment though. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like now what should have happened, Kristopher should play curse, and his board would be 4 spirits and a Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah.
All right, so the curse resolves.
John's stuck on 1 way. That's pretty unfortunate for him, but
there's a Snapcaster. Immediately dies, but he's gonna be able to vapor snag one of the tokens.
Yeah.
So Kristopher goes to 14. John will go down to 2. John might win this game.
It's definitely possible.
It's going to be tough, especially with that curse in play.
But Chris is going to be, unless he like finds something else, he's going to be forced to day judgment soon. I think.
No, he's not going to be forced to day judgment.
I mean, John's going to start making spirits here pretty soon, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're only going to be 1/1 for now. So Kristopher draws another land. Kristopher has alchemy in his yard, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
So
at least alchemy. He might have a think twice too.
No, I believe he only has alchemy in his yard. All right.
Looks like we're.
He should leave open up all the dual lands now. Maybe he can't. Like it seems like better to tap a swamp and leave open up a dual.
Yeah.
For like just in general, maybe he doesn't have enough. Yeah. So let's see how he taps. Yeah. See, he has a lot of duels. He has like 4 duels. Just a general rule, you want to leave open all your dual lands. So there's a Snapcaster. So he chooses a Snapcaster.
So it didn't really ban anything of significance.
Yep. All right. So is John?
Looks like he's.
All right. So. There's a token.
I think Chris is gonna.
Yeah, so John went out to 1, right?
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe John should be at 1 now. Oh, there's a phantasmal image. That's really good. He's gonna copy the captain.
Yeah, Chris is gonna flash in a Snapcaster. Image.
Yeah, and he's gonna
tragic slip the
captain. John's gonna mana leak it.
Could Chris have done that last turn after he made a token?
You're talking about main phase?
Yeah. Well, on his instep after John made a token.
Yeah. Well, I think Chris plays now is just to go day judgment.
Yeah, that's probably going to be prudent.
Yeah. So I think Kristopher's gonna dash in with both his guys, and then he's just gonna day. This game's been like weird and long and really grindy.
Yeah.
So maybe he won't day. Maybe he'll wait. I mean, waiting seems fine, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So Kristopher just goes on to 12. Yeah, I still think that one attack with his guys might have cost him the game if Kristopher loses.
Yeah.
Because that curse would have been a good follow-up.
Well, I think if Chris had flashed back the Lingering Souls at any point early in the game, too.
Yeah, which would have been way more pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Kristopher draws in the gate. He'll probably save that for a rainy day. John draws another Moorland Haunt. So he's going to beat him for 2 damage. Chris is on 10 and John passes the turn to him.
Yeah. Negate isn't really a card I would particularly expect Chris to have after sideboard either.
Yeah, Negate's not that good against John.
Looks like he has an alchemy in his hand?
Yeah, he just drew the alchemy, so that's really good.
Yeah.
So now Kristopher might have locked up this game. There's only 7 minutes though, and they left.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so John just scoops it up.
That's a good call on John's part.
And it's a good time to scoop it up because 7 minutes is definitely enough time for Blue White Spirits to win.
Yeah.
But I mean, Kristopher might have to go into the Geist of St. Trap package.
Yeah, if I was Chris, he has 3 Geist of St. Traps on the board that are usually just reserved for control decks, but I think they're going to have to come in here if we want to win this game.
I can see that. How did you end up doing with this deck at the Pro Tour?
I finished 7-2-1, which should have been 9-1, but
Okay.
I punted once and actually had a similar situation like this come up in a control mirror.
Sure, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, like I've been playing a guy and like he was playing Solar Flare, and our first 2 games kind of went long, and so we had about like 5.5 minutes going in like at the end of game 2. And in game 2, he had seen that I had brought in the Geist of St. Traps like from the sideboard against him, and like he was playing like a traditional Solar Flare deck with like in game of Sun Titan, Phantasmal Image, Elvish Norn, stuff like that. And whereas I could like very potentially win within the 5 minutes, like his deck really couldn't.
Okay.
So he played within the rules but took the full 3 minutes allowed for sideboarding, and then mulliganed to 6, and we started the 3rd game with about maybe a minute on the clock.
Sure.
And we ended up drawing that game when I had like I had a Geist in play and like a Mana Leak in hand or something.
All right. Well, they're starting already.
Yeah. So here we go.
Kristopher has a great hand, unless that's not a black mana. Is that Plains, Glacier Fortress?
That's what it looks like.
So his hand's not that great.
Yeah.
If he had a swamp, it would have been much better. And
Soren's not particularly good in this hand either because we don't have any kind of pressure really.
yeah. All right. So there's a Ponder from John. Yeah.
So the best possible draws for Chris could be like he definitely needs a black source and maybe follow that up with like a Lingering Souls or something.
Sure. Yeah. Well, he draws a curse. Not really going to help him.
Yeah, it's not going to help.
All right, and he passes the turn. Just plays the Plains. We're looking at about 4 minutes to go. There's a Delver from John. And still, yeah. Wow,
It's going to be really big if that Delver flips.
Why do you think he just plays Plains? Like, why not play Glacier Fortress? Maybe bluff Mana Leak at least,
Yeah, I don't have an explanation for that one.
Yeah, all right. So the Delver flips due to the Ponder.
Flips.
John pondered 2 turns prior to this, and he set it up. So
It doesn't look like can't exactly Ratchet Bomb.
Ratchet Bomb. Let's see if John has a counter for this. All right, no counter. He actually had a Midnight Haunting, and Ratchet Bomb kind of altered that play.
Yeah. It kind of threw a wrench into that.
Yep. So Kristopher decides to take the 3 damage.
Interesting.
Now he wants to leave that bomb at 0 so he can kill that flip Delver at any time.
Yeah.
All right, there's a Captain.
Captain.
This would be a really good time for a black mana.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Lingering Souls.
That's not so bad.
It's pretty good. I think I would blow the bomb and play Ratchet Bomb.
He's thumbing Oblivion Ring to the front here.
Do you think Oblivion Ring and the Captain's better? That might be slightly better. All right. Wait, why is he main face blowing it? Is he afraid of Vapor Snag that much?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they're looking at about 2.5 minutes.
O-Ring is definitely interesting there. It makes it so he can't double up on Captain.
Yeah, which is definitely important to stop that.
Chris is not seeing any black mana. Which
Yeah,
is,
so there's a Lingering Souls. And that's going to resolve, and he's going to put 2 spirits into play.
Alright, so I think John's got a Midnight Haunting followed by a Captain coming.
Alright. John draws after playing the Midnight Haunting.
Oh, he has 2 Captains in his hand.
Is he going to go Captain?
I think he has to. Well, Yeah, I think he's going to. Yeah.
All right, Captain. Wow, this is really bad news for Kristopher.
Yeah, he needs a day judgment right now.
Yeah, he really does. I think with the captains, just Curse is not as good. I think Ratchet Bomb is the card you want now.
Yeah, it definitely helps nullify the curse.
Yeah. So Kristopher just takes it all?
Yeah, I think we probably should have blocked there. And
I think, yeah, hope for a day.
Yeah, you just have to hope to draw a day judgment.
Yeah. So.
But you're not really going to save any more damage.
Yeah, so it looks like John's going to take down this match.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think if Chris maybe played it a bit different, he could have done anything? Maybe game 1?
Yeah, definitely game 1. This one, I'm not sure if we could have done anything.
Yeah, maybe sideboard a bit different.
Yeah, I don't think Soren would have been in the
Yeah,
deck.
I don't really like Soren. And all right, so that's game. I mean, I like the soul control deck